Hey, folks, and then now we're up to vocabulary lesson 143. So now we're going to be talking about watchful and pounce. So that's what we're going to be talking about right now. Watchful and pounce. Pounce, like Pounce. That's it. So now, let's go on with watchful. So watchful is watching or observing someone or something closely, alert and vigilant. They attended dances under the watchful eye of their father. Similar, which is observant, alert, vigilant, hyper vigilant, attentive, perceptive, awake, wakeful, aware, heedful, sharp, sharp eyed, keen eyed, eagle eyed, hawk eyed, gimlet eyed, with one's eye open, on the lookout, on the qui on the qui vive, on the Kiva, I don't know how to pronounce that. Like Qui and Vive. And next is wary, cautious, careful, suspicious, circumspect, chary, with one's eyes skinned, peeled. Opposite is inattentive, careless, archaic, wakeful, sleepless. She is a very watchful dog, paying careful attention and ready to deal with problems. Under the watchful eye of their mother, the two boys played on the beach. She keeps a watchful eye on her boyfriend, giving careful attention so as to notice what is happening and be prepared for something that might happen. If you invest heavily in the stock market, you have to stay watchful and be ready to move your money quickly. Others argue that keeping children indoors under watchful eyes has contributed to obesity and other health problems. And a puritanical hard work and sober austerity with the senses and watchful restraint were the guiding principles. But border patrol is everywhere inside the territory. Watchful eagle eyes, trained to recognize what does not fit into the rough landscape. No. Okay, and into the rough landscape. It is it is it is contemplating the end of a world of intrigue away from the watchful eyes of police and regulators. Keeping a watchful eye on his team, he wonders if they'll win tonight and whether this could be the start of another historic chapter. But she says her staffers keep a very watchful eye and there haven't been any serious injuries. No one should swim alone and, if possible, always swim under the watchful eye of a certified lifeguard. Doctors often recommend watchful waiting for gynecomastia. Gynecomastia, like Gynecomastia. Never heard of that. Never. That arises during puberty. As many cases go away on their own, the message from this era is that you do have to be watchful. And under the watchful eyes of the 19th century portraits, mostly of women, he's chosen to line the walls. Watchful is watching or observing. Watching or observing someone or something closely. Watching or observing someone. Watchful. Watchful is watching. I'm very watchful. Watching or observing. That's what I'm doing. Watching or observing. That's what that means. Watchful means watching or observing and someone or something closely. Alert and vigilant. That's what that is. Alert and vigilant. That's what it is. All right. Next word, which is pounds. All right. So pounds. So pounce is of an animal or bird of prey, spring or swoop suddenly so as to catch prey. The wolf pounced on the rat. A sudden swoop or spring. A bird's claw. The claw of a bird of prey. Pounce. The claw of a bird of prey. Pounced. Pouncing. Intransitive verb. Number 1. A. To swoop upon and seize something with or as if with talons. B. To seize upon and make capital of something, such as another's blunder or an opportunity. 2. To make a sudden assault or approach. The act of pouncing, transitive verb, to dust, rub, finish, or stencil with pounce. Number 1, a fine powder formerly used to prevent ink from spreading. Number 2, a fine powder for making stenciled patterns. Verb. What to know about Camilla Charles's wife. What to know about Camilla Charles's wife. Tabloids. Here we're quick to pounce on the royal title change. Critics were quick to pounce. Pounced, pouncing. To swoop down on and seize something. A cat waiting to pounce. To make a sudden assault or approach. A clerk pounced on me immediately. Pounce. To jump or move quickly in order to catch or take hold of something. The cat sat in the tree ready to pounce on the ducks below. The police were waiting to pounce when he arrived at the airport. Pounce. To attack suddenly, especially by jumping or flying down to catch or take hold of something or someone. The mountain lion pounced onto the back of an elk. If they appear, they will pounce and arrest. There are so many guys that would be so close to pounce, it's hard to discount all those other guys. When the climax arrived, instead of bombast, we had fire, the conductor and orchestra having bided their time wisely and pounced. Defensively, he's cat quick and pounces at just the right moments. Lying hidden in the woods, ready to pounce unexpectedly. She pounced while everyone else was making a lot of useless noise. The politicians are very quick to pounce on that. Video footage shows the first woman stepping out of a car and the tiger pouncing on her. Pounce means to get out of here. Pounce means to get out of here. Pounce means to get out of here. The lion pounced on the hyena. The lion pounced on the hyena. The pounce is the catch of prey. The pounce is the catch of prey. The pounce is the catch of prey. The bird pounced on the rat. The bird pounced on the rat. I'm gonna start again, from the beginning of the sentence of pounce. Not the sentence, but the definition of it. Pounce is of an animal or bird of prey, spring or swoop suddenly so as to catch prey. And that's it. Archaic is archaic. A bird's claw. The claw of a bird of prey. The claw of a bird of prey. Pounce, pouncing. The act of pouncing. To make a sudden assault or approach. The act of pouncing. The claw of a bird of prey. Pounce. Of an animal or bird of prey, spring or swoop suddenly so as to catch prey. The wolf pounced on the rat. Pounce is of an animal or bird of prey, spring or swoop suddenly so as to catch prey. And that's it, folks. The lesson is over. Hope you guys enjoy the lesson.